Hi, I'm Miss Van Loan, and in this video, we're going to complete Module 1, Lesson 4, Independent Practice. Hello everyone, we're going to be completing independent practice problems. Remember, I recommend using your math notebook and using your paper the normal way, which is called portrait. Please use a pencil, either number 2 or mechanical, and have an eraser handy. For the purposes of this video, I will be using a blank sheet of white paper and it will be in the landscape orientation. That is because it works better for the video camera. I'm also going to be using pen because it shows up better on camera. All right, let's get started. In this lesson, we're going to be working on Module 1, Lesson 4, Independent Practice. So label the top with the module, lesson, independent practice, and please put your name. Okay, I noticed that in this lesson we were using algebra tiles again, or number tiles, in order to work with adding and subtracting. So in the last lesson, in lesson 3, we used number tiles or algebra tiles to work with adding and canceling out zero pairs. In this lesson, we're going to be working with subtracting. And if you can't take away something that's not there, then we need to add in zero pairs in order to take stuff away. Let's get started so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, number 1 is 20 minus -8. Remember, we always write down the question. And so we're going to start with 20 positive algebra tiles, and then we're going to take away -8. So let's start with 20 positives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I have 20 positive tiles. Now I need to take away 8 negatives. But there are no negatives, so how am I supposed to take 8 of them away? Well, here's where we add in the zero pairs. So if we add in a positive and a negative, those would cancel out and we still have our 20. So we haven't changed the value of this entire thing yet. Okay, so we still have 20. This still represents 20 because remember, this is a zero pair. So we're going to keep adding in zero pairs. 2, 3 zero pairs, 4 zero pairs, 5 zero pairs. Now the entire worth of this whole thing is still 20. Because this is 20 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0. See where this is going? So I've got 5 zero pairs, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 zero pairs, and these are each 10 positives. I kind of stretched this out a little. Now that I've got these 8 zero pairs, now I can take away -8. So I'm going to take away these 8 negatives. I'm going to take them away. Boom, they're gone. I just took them away. So now what am I left with? 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So now I have 28. This equals 28. And you might already know that if you have take away a negative, it really means that these two are going to cancel out and that you'll have 20 plus 8. But how do you prove that? How do you prove that if you take away a negative, you're actually adding 8? Well, we prove it right here like this. I see. All right, so there's number 1. Let's do it again. Number 2, -82 minus 9. Okay, so I'm going to have 82 negative tiles, and then I want to take away 9 positive tiles. So we're going to have 82 negative tiles. So I'm going to use the 10 tiles again, just like I did last time. So I'm going to have -10, -10, negative 10, negative 10, negative 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, negative 10, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to do the last 12 negatives where I draw them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 82 negatives. So now we're going to take away 9 positives. There are no positives. How do I take away 9 positives if there aren't any? Well, obviously I can't. So we're going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 zero pairs. So remember, this is like adding in plus 0, plus 0, plus 0, plus 0. I added all these 0 pairs, so I have negative 82 still. But now I can take away these 9 positives right here. I can take them away. Take away. So now I just took away those 9, which was kind of the same thing as adding in these 9 negatives. See how that worked? So I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 negatives, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91 negatives. So this equals 91 negatives, or negative 91. So it's a little bit different than when we were adding in a certain amount of tiles and then canceling out the 0 pairs. Here, we're putting in 0 pairs so that we can take away whatever we're supposed to take away. Kind of going back to elementary school here with the idea of takeaway. All right, let's look at number 3. Negative 36, take away negative 15. Negative 36 minus negative 15, or negative 36 take away negative 15. So let's put 36 negatives in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I have 36 negatives. Can I take away 15 negatives? You betcha. There's negatives there. I don't even have to add in any 0 pairs. I know, you were thinking we had to add in 0 pairs, but we don't, because we're taking away negatives, and we've already got the negatives. So here's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I'm going to leave 1 left over in that row and take away these 15. Take away. And now I'm left with 10, 21 negatives. 21 negatives. Negative 21. All right, let's do number 4. Remember, you might be able to solve these another way, but we're using what we learned in lesson 4 to model the math. All right, this is about modeling. Number 4, negative 40, take away 23. So if I'm going to have negative 40 tiles, I'm going to try and take away 23 positive tiles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are my 40 negatives. I've got negative 40, 40 negative tiles. Now I'm going to take away 23 positives. Take away 23 positives. There are no positives. That's right. We add in the 0 pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got to keep going. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We put in 20 zero pairs. We still have negative 40. We have negative 40 plus 0. 3 more. Plus 0, plus 0, plus 0. Now I've got 23 positives sitting in here, and I can take away those positives. So we're going to take away just the positives, not the whole zero pair. So there's 10 positives. Take away 20 positives, and then we'll take away these last 3 positives. All right, so now I can see that it's kind of like adding in 23 negatives. So I could even rewrite this as negative 40 plus, I guess I'll put the parentheses there, negative 40 plus 23 negatives. Probably would have been a little bit easier to do it that way where I just add in the negatives, but that's okay. We're modeling this in a way to help us make sense of the math. So let's add these up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 2, 3. So this equals negative 63. I have a total of 63 negative tiles here. Wow. All right, let's do number 5. Negative 2, take away positive 12. Negative 2, take away positive 12. So I've got 2 negative tiles here, and yep, you guessed it, you're right, we're going to be drawing some zero pairs. So I need 12 zero pairs so that I can take away 12 positives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are 2 negatives and 0. So this is still negative 2. Let's go ahead and take away 12 positives. Take away. So now I have 2 and 12 negatives. So that's negative 14. And I can double check by adding them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Number 6. Solve. 15 minus question mark equals 36. All right, so I'm going to start with 15 positives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So here's where I'm starting. I have 15 positives. At the end, I want to have 36 positives. So I'm going to keep adding in zero pairs until I get to 36 total positives, and then we'll take away whatever negatives show up. Does that make sense? Think about it. We have 15 positives now, but we want to have a total of 36. So in order to get there, we've got to add in more positives. And then we'll see how many negatives there are because we put in the zero pairs. Let me just start, and then maybe it'll make more sense. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 20 total positives and 5 negatives. But let's keep going. So that would be 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10, 10, and 10, that's 30. So now I need 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 10, 20, 36. That's where an eraser would come in handy. So now I have a total of 36 positives, and 5 plus 10 is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 21 negatives, right? 36 positives and 21 negatives. So now I need to take away all of those negatives that I put in order to be left with just the positives. So I'm going to take away these 5. I'm going to take away these 10. And I just lined them up like that to make it easier to count. And then I'm going to take away these 6. So as you can see, I ended up taking away all the negatives, which is 21. So that means I'm taking away 15 take away negative 21. So 15 take away negative 21 equals 36. So negative 21 is my answer to number 6. Let's move on to number 7. Negative 9 minus question mark equals 15. So this one's going to be a lot more like number 2, or yeah, where we're starting negative, but then we need to take away something and we wind up positive. So let's go ahead and add our 9 negatives in to our drawing to start with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 negatives. And I want to get to 15 positives. So I need to add in enough 0 pairs that I'm going to wind up getting up to 15. So if I have negative 9 and I take away negative 9, I would get to 0, right? So I know I'm going to be taking away negatives. So let's put in some 0 pairs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So now I have 15 0 pairs that I put in there. That works, that's good, because I know I've got these 15 positives. But now I just need to count up how many negatives to take away so that I'm only left with the positives. Okay, this isn't so bad once I got started. So we'll take away those 5. We'll take away these 10. And we'll take away the first 9 that we started with. And now all I'm left with are the 15 positives. Okay, let's count these up. 9 plus these 10 would be 19. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I should be taking away 24 negatives. And I can count them up individually if that was a little bit difficult. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So my answer is negative 24. I am taking away 24 negatives and I wind up positive. Negative 24. Make sure we can see that negative. All right, let's do number 8. 17 minus question mark equals negative 30. So I'm starting positive and I'm going to take away something and I'm going to go to negative 30. Well, I know if I take away 17, I'm going to end up at 0. So I'm going to have to take away a whole lot more positives in order to get to negative 30. In fact, I kind of would prefer to solve this with a number line, but that's okay. We're going to do it the way the lesson had us do it, which is the algebra tiles or number tiles. All right, so I'm going to start with 17 positives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I have 17 positives. I'm going to have to add in 30 0 pairs in order to wind up with 30 negatives on the board, and then take away all the positives and leave just the negatives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now there's 20 0 pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 30 0 pairs. 10, 20, 30. So now I get to take away all the negatives. Nope, not the negatives. We want to leave the negatives. I get to take away all the positives. So let's take away all the positives up here, all the positives right here, and all these positives right here. And then we'll go ahead and count how many we just took away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. I took away 47 minus 47. Oh, but I took away 47 positives. Sorry, the takeaway is up here. These are 47 positives. Whew, almost got that one wrong. So I took away 47 positives. These are positives. And if you don't want to have to count them all by hand, having them in rows of 10 helps. So I know that this is 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, and then there were 7 here. 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It would have been a little faster to count that way. But as long as I got the right answer. So we took away 47 positives from 17, and that gave us 30 negatives. So we've got 10, 20, 30 negatives there. All right, I hope this is making sense and that you understand why we're modeling the math so that we can show that we understand the mathematics on a deeper level. Let's do number 9. Negative 24 minus some amount is going to give us negative 21. So let's go ahead and put 24 negative tiles on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, there's 24 negatives. I'm going to take away some amount and wind up with 21 negatives. Well, I've got 24 negatives there. I only want 21. I don't even have to add any 0 pairs. I can just take away 3 of these negatives, and now I'm left with 21 negatives. That was so easy. So I took away, the takeaway is already here, they're negative tiles, so negative 3 is my answer. If I have 24 negatives and I take away 3 negatives, I'm left with just 21 negatives. Nice. All right, let's do number 10. 0 minus negative 54 is going to equal some amount. Well, if I have 0 on the board, then in order to take away 54 negatives, I would need to put in 54 0 pairs. All right, let's do it. You know what? I'm going to use the long ones that I've showed you before. So we'll say this is positive 10 and that this is negative 10. And I'm using the blue to show that we started with nothing and now we're adding in these 0 pairs. 10, another 10, and negative 10. Positive 10 and negative 10. Positive 10 and negative 10. 10, 20, 30, 40. Positive 10 and negative 10. They cancel out to make 0 pairs, remember. And then 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I now put in 54 0 pairs. And so I'm going to take away 54 negatives. So here's 50 negatives that I'm taking away, and then these 4 negatives that I'm taking away, and I'm left with 10, 20, 30, 40, 54 positives. So I can put that as my answer. It is 54 and it's positive because that's what I'm left with. Remember, we're not trying to say what we're taking away. It already tells us. We want to know what we're left with. All right. If you have any questions, please let me know. And you can refer to the other video that shows you how to take a picture of this and submit it to the assignment page. Thank you very much.